It's time to register to play our interactive game shows. Call 1-800-537-GAME. It's fast, it's fun, and it's free. You only have to register once to play forever on Game Show Network.
This is Cynthia, age 6. This is Kendra, age 7. This is Tony, age 7. This is Emily, age 7. These children and others like them will try to make you understand what they're talking about on Child's Play. And here is the host of Child's Play, Bill Cullen.
Thank you. Thank you. That's all right. Thank you very much, and welcome to Child's Play, a game for grown-ups. Hey, you want to meet our grown-ups? I'm going to introduce you right now to two lovely-looking ladies. First of all is our current and reigning champion. She's back for her 5th consecutive day. So far, well, let me tell you, forget so far. Her name is Pam Brambilla. So far, here's the big part. She has won $17,300. Welcome back, Pam. Boy, that's all right. Boy. You know, there are people who might be seeing you today who have not seen you before in your previous appearances, so tell us a little bit about you.
Right. I live in Brea with my husband of 12 years, Tony. I have a daughter, Dina, who is 10, and a son, Michael, who is 6, and I'm an instructional aide at an elementary school.
And tell us what Tony does.
Tony's a police officer. He's a burglary detective.
We're happy to have you. Is he here with you?
Yes, he's in the audience.
He's going to see that you get home safely.
Of course.
Let us say hello to our challenger and your opponent. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Peggy Card, as I live and breathe. Welcome, Peggy. What do you do? What do you want us to know about you, Peggy?
Okay. Well, what I want you to know is that I live in a little town called Lake of the Woods. It's by Fisher Park, California. And I have 2 little girls, 3 years and 18 months, and I'm expecting a 3rd child at the end of March.
You are?
Sure am.
Congratulations, Peggy.
Thank you.
Okay. You're all set. We'll start the game. We know a little bit about both of our players. We aimed our cameras at kids who are 5 to 9 years of age, and we asked them to interpret some everyday words for us. Your job is going to be to guess what those words are. We will start the guessing with you, Pam, so you watch especially close. And before we do anything else, here is the word for the audience at home. Okay, now, everybody except our 2 players knows what word you're trying for. First word, described for us by Cynthia Hendricks. Cynthia is 6. She's from New York. Cynthia, please.
It's something that your mother puts on because when you grow older, your parents don't look as nice as they really are. And they're things to keep your face looking bright. And sometimes if you do it a lot and you keep put vitamin E in, you look like a younger person when you're really older.
Cynthia Hendricks has her own ideas. All right, based on what Cynthia said, what do you think the word is we're looking for, Pam?
Make you look younger. How about a facial?
No, not a facial. Good try. Now, you keep that description in mind, Peggy, and add to it this description, which will be brought to us by Nickel Alexander, 6 years old, from New York City. Nickel.
Well, every morning my mom goes into the bathroom and she takes this box out sometimes. And there are all these here's a black and here's a pinkish grayish. There's a gray and then here's red and there's this and then there's sort of a stick. I mean, a little round thing at the end. And you brush it in the little colored dots, square rectangles, and then put it on your face.
I thought he was... I thought he was going to lose his train of thought when he found his finger there. But now, based on what you've heard, what do you think, Peggy?
Well, I think that he's talking about makeup.
You're right, Peggy. Makeup is Nina. Okay. That's the way it works. See?
Yeah.
Not all that tough, is it? That gives you a point. We play Child's Play until time is up, and whoever is ahead at that point wins $500 and a chance at $5,000. We'll be back with Child's Play, as if you didn't know, right after this.
Wearing the incorrect bra size? Let's find out the answer. What percentage of women are wearing the wrong bra size? 30%, 50%, or 70%?
30? I'd say 70.
50. The correct answer is C. That's right. 70% of women are wearing the wrong bra size. Really? Yeah.
I'm so smart.
To download a measuring tape and helpful fit tips, visit playtexbras.com. Stay tuned to GSN for more Close Call, brought to you by Playtex Bras.
Okay, we're back. Both of you get ready now. We're coming up with a new word, and this time we're going to be starting with you, Peggy. Before we do anything else, we're going to show the folks at home what the word is our players are playing for. Okay, first word described by Lindsay Beamish, 7 years old, from Los Angeles. Lindsay, dear, please.
Okay, let's say, you were gonna have a baby, huh? And you need to know what to do before, because you never had one before, like to exercise or to take prenatal classes. And somebody who had 4 kids came up to you and said, well, this is what you should do. You should take hee-hee-hooing classes, breathing classes, and try and relax and count all your contractions. Hee-hee-hooing classes are when you breathe and you go, since it hurts when you breathe.
She knows a lot more than I know, is all I have to say. Of course, that's not difficult either. Based on what you heard Lindsay say, what do you think the word is we're looking for?
I think with talking about her friend is giving her all the advice.
Advice is the right answer, Peggy. Good.
Good.
That's remarkable. You got advice from hee-hee-ho and counting contractions. That's a marvelous job, Peggy.
Experience.
Well, that's right. When is yours due?
End of March.
Are you going to hee-hee-ho?
Probably.
I don't know about... I thought the only people who hee-hee-hoed were the 7 dwarfs right before they went off to work. But that's another story. It's... Do not boo the MC. It's 2 for Peggy. Pam has not scored yet, and we have ourselves another word coming up. Give the people at home a chance to see what we're playing with there. There's the next word. It is not hee-hee-ho. We got Jennifer Detlefson to describe it. We're going to start with you, Pam. Jennifer's 8 from Los Angeles, and here's the word.
Well, it's a man who rides a horse all the time and, like, carries sometimes. Maybe he can put a white scarf around his mouth sometimes, and he wears, like, black glasses. And he, sometimes he has his Indian friends to help him, and he has other friends to help for sometimes, and he can put out fires. If people get stuck in fires, he can go in and take them out. And he's very good to people. I wish I had one.
Okay. Jennifer Detlefson. Well, based on her description, what do you think, Pam?
Well, with the mask and the Indian friend, the Lone Ranger.
Lone Ranger's right. Very well done. I'm actually surprised you got the mask because Jennifer said they were dark glasses, but that's the Hollywood version of it. We have 2 for Peggy. Pam has 1. We're going to begin with you, Peggy. Watch carefully. Here it is for the people at home. Okay, that's the word we're working on right now. First description by Noel Bright. He's 6 years old from New York. Noel, please.
Well, there are people who live out in the mountains and they fight for their food and they fish for their food. And they have these big, like, baseball bats made out of wood. And if any danger tried to hurt them, they'd go humba, 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 and they'd pound down.
Noel Bright. Noel Bright. What do you think Noel is describing, Peggy?
Well, I've never met any in the mountains where I live, but I think he's talking about a caveman.
Right again. You two are playing well. And then pow him down. It's 3 for Peggy and Pam. You have 1. We're going to begin with you, Pam. 1. We're going to begin with you, Pam. Here's the next word. Show it to the people at home. Here in the studio, there's the word. To describe this is Gary Cohen, 7.5 years old, from Los Angeles. Gary, please, sir.
Something like Chinese or Mexican use to eat their lunches, dinners, and breakfasts. They use these certain things instead of forks, knives, and all the spoons.
All right, thank you, Gary. That's the way Gary looks at it. Based on Gary's description.
I don't know about the Mexican, but with the Chinese, how about chopsticks?
Chopsticks, absolutely right. I don't know, it's 3 for Peggy. Pam has 2. Peggy, we're going to start with you. This word will show to the people at home, give them a chance to see what our players are going for. There's the word up there. You ready to go, Peggy?
Sure am.
Let's listen to Shalou Larios. Shalou's an old friend of this show. She's 7 years old from Los Angeles. Shalou, please.
It's something that, like, God is it, and you have to listen to him instead of all the other people, because God is the real one, and you love him very much, and you have to listen to him because he's really God, and he had to die for our sins because he wanted to, because he loved us very much. And I think he wears a crown because he's God, and he loves us very much, and we're going to go up in heaven and have a crown too, but it's called a halo, so we could wear it on top and to know that he's God.
Okay, that's about as far as Shalou's going to go with this. Shalou's done her best for you. Now, what do you think it is, Peggy?
I think talking about dying for our sins, she's talking about Jesus.
No, good guess based on what you heard. Now, remember that, Pam, and add to it what you're about to hear. This is Jacob Swed. He's 6 years old, too, from Los Angeles. Same word, Jacob.
Well, it's a that is very rich, and he has a lot of things, and he could have like 9 wives, and he can have a lot of jewelry, and he can have 200 pounds of gold and a lot of money, and he has a lot of clothes, and he has butlers and cooks and servants and all sorts of things.
All right, now there you heard what Jacob had to say. Keeping in mind what Shalou said, and now adding to that what Jacob said, what do you think, Pam?
Well, I think with the riches and the crown from before, king.
With a lot of bucklers, yes. King's the right answer. Look at us, good game here. You two both do very well in interpreting those definitions. It's tied up at 3-3. When we come back to Child's Play, we're going to shift gears and play the game for speed in the Fast Play round. And we'll be back with Fast Play in just a moment. All tied up, three apiece. That's nice. Time for Fast Play. You can really break the tie here. We're going to show you a series of children, and each child will be defining a different word. As soon as either of you recognize the word, interrupt with your signal. Fast Play, we double the points, so from now on, each correct answer will be worth 2 points. Now, when you hear this school bell, time's up. Whoever is ahead wins the game, $500 and a chance at $5,000. Okay, both of you ready to interrupt now for 2 points, every right answer. Here's the first word. Chris Cohen is going to tell us about it. Chris.
Like if you want to do that to an egg, you put it in.
What do you think it is, Pam?
Crack.
No, wrong answer. Hey, Peggy, the entire remaining part of the description is yours. Chris, pick it up, please.
In water, in hot water, in a bowl or a pan. And you put it on the stove so it heats up and it starts to bubble. And when it bubbles, it's doing it.
All right, what word are we looking for?
I think it's boiling.
Boiling is right answer. Okay, you got one. 5-3 is the score. Next word, both players ready. Here's Rachel Gerstein with the word. Rachel.
Well, if you wanted to cook something, you cook it on it, and you could heat it. And usually, if you bake cookies on it, usually goes up to 350.
That's Pam.
Oven.
No, Pam, oven is not right. Listen to the rest of the description, Peggy. It's all yours. Rachel, please.
And you cook it. It usually has two parts, the top part and a part where you can put your food in to cook it.
That's all there is, Peggy. What do you think?
Okay, how about a stove?
Stove's the right answer, Peggy. It's another right one and 7-3 to score. Pam, you got some catching up to do.
Okay.
Next word. Ravi Isola. Ravi, please, sir.
It's somebody that cleans up places like halls, schools.
Yes, Peggy.
A janitor.
Janitor's the right answer, Peggy. You're up to 9 points. Okay, now, both players ready to interrupt. Next word. Tad Morgan tells us about it. Tad.
It's what sailors or some other people or any other person use to rest on, and it's made, and it looks like a net stretched from one end or point to another.
Neither player wants to take a chance. Okay, time's up. Hammock. Hammock, what sailors use to rest on it, looks like a net. Okay, ready. 9-3, still a score. Ready to interrupt. Sasha Segan with the next word.
Well, it is a bird. I think it's related to the chicken, which goes gobble.
Pam,
Turkey.
You got it on the first gobble. That's it, Pam. You're catching up 9-5. Next word, ready to interrupt. Amanda Postilnik. Amanda.
It's somebody who goes in a spaceship to...
Pam's first.
Astronaut.
Astronaut's right, Pam. It's 9-7. And here comes the next word. Both of you ready. Here's Heather Chapman with the next one. Heather.
There are things that are sort of back in your throat.
Pam.
Tonsils.
It's tied up at 9 points apiece. Okay, Peggy, Pam, both of you ready now. Ready to go. For 2 points, John Gallagher has the word. John, sir.
It's something that they use to kill whales with.
Pam.
Harpoon.
Harpoon's right. You're in the lead, Pam. It's it. Time is up. 11-9. You win it, Pam. Congratulations. Come on over. Wow. Boy, it's your new red dress that did it for you. You did it. Congratulations. That was... Boy, Peggy played a sensational game, did she not? She really did. Peggy, you played very well, and for a moment there I thought you had it wrapped up, and Pam did one of her last-minute finishes. You picked up 9 points, and we have for you some very nice gifts. And thanks from all of us here at
Thank you, I really enjoyed it.
Thank you, Peggy Clark. Thanks, Peggy. Bye-bye. Well, you're getting, come on over here and use my microphone. You're getting to the point where you have a patent on those fast finishes, have you not?
Too close.
You know, you picked up another $500, and this is your 5th day, your last day of eligibility. Yeah. When we get back here, you're going to be playing Triple Play Game for a chance at your final $5,000. We'll be back to give her a shot at it, okay, Pam? Right now we'll do this for you. All right. Yeah. What's your total? Your total winnings now $17,800, right? $17,800. I have this on. I don't like to make you nervous.
No.
Yes, I do. I really like to make people. I have it on very good authority, Pam. If you pick up the 5,000 here, if you go through and get them all right inside of 45 seconds, you will be our all-time money winner. Time would be enough. Okay? Does that make you feel worse?
Yes.
What's another 5,000 among
That's
friends?
Right.
You got the 500. Time now to try for the 5,000 in our triple play game. This is your 5th chance at triple play, and as you know, our rules say that you get 5 chances at the big money. Last try, the very best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Let's hope together we can do it. I'll try to read them right. You try to answer them.
Okay.
Okay, now we asked our Child's Play kids to write brief definitions of simple words. Write them this time. And we took 3 definitions per word, each written by a different child, A, B, or C. You have a total of 45 seconds to get 6. Get them all. You win $5,000. Ready to go?
Ready.
Bring in the clock. Time will start when you tell me where you want to begin. Let's hope you do it.
B.
It is when people try to get each other down.
Wrestling.
Correct. Next.
A.
It's part of the dog family.
Wolf.
Correct. Next.
B.
Wow. When a person's soul is still in their body.
Alive.
Take
C.
another. Okay, we'll give you that. Take one here. A wooden puppet that turned into a boy.
Pinocchio.
Correct. Next
B.
one, B. A sea mammal that looks like a fish.
A whale.
A whale, correct. Take
B.
another. People who fight an unfair government.
C.
A person who is against his own country.
Traitor.
Take another.
A.
Someone tells you to do something, you won't do it.
Resistor.
Take
New
another word.
Next word. B.
This word means a choice of... Oh, darn. Oh, I thought you had it, and you were going along so well. Let's get back to the one you missed. That was a difficult one. You went right down 1 through 5. And a person who is against his own country, rebel.
Rebel.
And of course, you tell someone to do something, they won't do it. Rebel was the play on that. Okay, that's it. You have won yourself a grand total of $18,300. We'll be back to talk to you in a little while. Right now, we have this for you.
It started with the two most charming hosts. Their fame spread quickly from sea to shining sea and beyond. The 6th monumental season of Lingo premieres Monday, April 2nd, 7:30, 6:30 Central on GSN. Play along at gsn.com.
Like kids, you'll love Chow Play. Goodbye. We'll see you.
Bye.
Some departing citizens receive Maxell videotape. You can play your recordings over and over and still get better color resolution, sharper images, and clearer sound. Maxell, it's worth it. Volras stainless steel kitchenware is the choice of many finer restaurants to prepare, cook, and serve food in your home. The value is Volras. A cookbook and try and prove chunky minestrone. It's
The Family Feud.
Welcome to the Twilight Zone. Child's favorite drink? Kool-Aid. Survey. There you go. Reader, I've got to tell you, it was very gallant the way you helped the ladies down.
Thank you, sir.
Very unusual. Most of the guys just put their foot out.
The Family Feud, weekdays at 6:30 on CKND.
Well, tune into that show tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific.
Wing over. This is a rollover. This is a ramp-to-ramp leap. And here in slow motion is a T-bone crash. One of these people does this sort of thing for a living. What is your name, please?
My name is Joey Chitwood.
My name is Joey Chitwood.
My name is Joey Chitwood.
Only one of these people is the real Joey Chitwood. The other two are imposters and will try to fool this panel. Tom Poston, Peggy Cash, the star of the Today Show, Hugh Downs, and Kitty Carlisle. On To Tell the Truth with your host, Bud Collier.
Thank you very much. Thank you and welcome once again to Tell the Truth, brought to you this week by Anacin, the headache remedy with a special combination of ingredients to relieve pain, fight depression, calm jittery nerves. Anacin. Hugh, welcome to Tell the Truth.
Thank you, Bud.
Nice to have you with us.
And welcome back.
Well, thank you very much. Nice to be back this evening after 2 wonderful weeks of basking in the sun, and my warm and sincere thanks to my good friend Robert Q. Lewis for holding forth here while I was away. All right, panel. Please open your envelope, if you will, for the first time. Take out your affidavit card and follow along with me as I read from mine. I, Joey Chitwood, am a stunt driver in my father's famous automobile thrill show. The Chitwood Show travels about the country and features precision auto driving in a hair-raising array of stunts. The other drivers and I perform the slide for life, the battering ram, low and high wing-overs, the ramp-to-ramp leap, and the T-bone crash. We purposely demolished 3 cars every performance, about 300 in a season. The other drivers and I are called the Danger Angels. Signed, Joey Chitwood.
Tune in to that episode tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific.